Hello everyone, my name is Nomis and welcome back to another episode of Hardcore Survival in Project Zomboid. We are picking up here with Mr. Wayne Jackson on the last few days of fall. It is October 28th, so today we are going to be doing our last little bit of farming and we're going to do some jarring of some of our vegetables, try and get some more stuff ready for winter. And before we get into that though, I did have a couple comments on the last video where we did all of our work on the cars that our tire that we put on here, we forgot to pump it up. So if we pop the hood open here, take a quick look, go over to our new tire, it has a 0 tire pressure. And I think you guys said the other ones are, yeah, they're getting pretty low as well. So we're going to go run down and grab our tire pump. We might have two. We might have one. Do we have one in the back here? Yes, we do actually. I have one down at the road, but we do have one here as well. So we're going to start things off by taking care of this. Get these inflated, and then we're going to go do some farming. We'll use some fertilizer and try and hurry the last couple crops along. And then we'll do some jarring. So, first of all, let's go to this tire here, and we will inflate that. Okay, this takes a little bit of time, so I'll cut back once this is done. Alright, there's one. I don't want to overinflate it, but there's one done. Let's go to the other tire here on the back, and we'll inflate this one as well. And there we go, close enough. We'll do the front one, which isn't quite as bad. Okay, good. And then the last one here. So after this, at least the ambulance will be good to go. We can take a quick look at the other cars. The Jeep should be good because it was pretty high quality overall to begin with, but we will take a quick look. And there we go. Slightly overinflated, but that should be fine. So thank you very much for the reminder on those. Let's see here. What do we got for tires on this one? That one's pretty good. It shouldn't be too bad because we haven't really driven this very much. Yeah, so those tires are all fine. Take a quick look at the Jeep. And if that's good to go, we can head over to do some farming. 31, that could use a little bit. So we'll put some air in there. It's 29, that could use some. Yeah, so these ones could actually use some. So I'll finish inflating these tires, and then we'll cut back at the garden. Alright, so here we are back at the farm. Let's take a quick look and see how close these remaining crops are. We're at stage 5 of 7, 32 hours to go on these potatoes. These ones are a little bit further behind, only 4 of 7. 5 of 7, looks like most of these are probably at stage 5. We can actually harvest that broccoli. Let's go ahead and do that. Devil's water fungi, nothing we can do there. So we'll pull that up. And these ones, well, these ones are all a long ways away still. But we could use some fertilizer on a few of these ones. We might be able to get those harvested before November 1st. So let's grab our 1 bag of regular fertilizer. And then we're going to grab a sack and our shovel. And we're going to pull some fertilizer out of this compost bin. So it's now 88% full. So let's go ahead and grab some. It is down to 78% full. So that actually gives us quite a bit of compost there. I didn't realize it was only 10% per bag. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead, do info. Okay, so 32 hours, stage 5. Let's go ahead and, well, I don't know, should we bother watering this? It's already at 71 out of 100 for Devil's Water Fungi. We might not get anything out of that regardless. Let's check this one. Pest flies 4. Yeah, we could do this one then. That's at stage 4 though. I think we want something at stage 5. So let's do this one. So let's see how much it changes after doing one fertilizing. So it took off 20 hours. So if we fertilize it again, it takes off another 20 hours. I'm not sure if there's a limit. Let's do one more. Well, 27 hours. Yeah, we'll do one more. All right, so now it's 3, and now it says yellow 3. So maybe that's the maximum amount we can do. Or maybe if we do more, it'll start hurting the plant. I'm not sure. We'll go with 3, though. This one's got Devil's Water Fungi. It's 100 hours to next growth phase. That's 27 hours. Quite a bit of mildew on this one. 100 hours on this one. Let's fertilize this guy a few times. Knock that down. 61. All right, 41. So we're going to see what happens once we get to the next growth phase, if we can fertilize it even more at that stage. Five of 7 Devil's Water Fungi, Pest Flies, 18 hours. All right, let's use one on here. This should take it to the next stage. 0 hours. Okay, so that should, there we go, that advanced to harvestable. I guess we only need to get it to level 6, right? Then we can harvest. So let's see what these tomatoes are at. Level 5. Yeah, so let's fertilize this a few times. And that's all the fertilizer we have there. So we'll fill up another bag. But we were able to fertilize quite a bit there with 2 bags of fertilizer. Okay. So let's try this again here. 2 and 3. Cool. So 8 hours we'll be able to harvest that. This one I don't think we're going to bother with because it's, well, it's only 21. Maybe we should bother with this one. Let's fertilize this 3 times. Maybe if it's under 50% disease, we'll take the time to do it. Grab some more compost. One more time. This one was over 50%, right? Yeah, it's 72. I don't. All right, let's do this one. I don't think this one's gonna be ready by the time we're at November 1st, but we'll see. We'll see. It's 5 of 7, 40 hours. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see how that goes. We'll drop our shovel back off here, and our sack. We got 6 broccoli. We have some cabbage to harvest as well. But let's take care of these pest flies that are on a few of the crops. Alright, so we can treat this one. I think this one was fine. That one's fine. Mildew. This one, though, had something. 21 pest flies. Alright, so we'll treat that with 25. Good. Let's harvest this. That one's fine. Maybe we should fertilize this one. We can get that one to the next growth stage here right away. And we still have 58%, so I assume this will continue to work during the winter. So let's fertilize 3 times here. Yeah. So that should progress in a moment. Unless it needs to go through one more hour. But that's about it, though. Okay, so tomorrow we should have a few more to harvest. Put this back for now. I'll take a quick look at our carrots and radishes. Nothing here is ready to harvest. It's all... Yeah, I don't think any of this stuff would be ready before the 1st. Yeah, and not like we really need carrots because we won't be able to trap during the winter, so. Alright, so we can put this insecticide back. Good, that's done. And we didn't actually get any cabbage from that harvest. No matter. We're going to head in and pick up some of our vegetables. Do some jarring now. So we got lots of broccoli, we got lots of potatoes here. The radishes and the carrots we'll just leave in the fridge. Take the tomatoes though. Let's fast forward this because it's taking forever. Do I have stuff in the freezer? I do, I have a ton of stuff in the freezer. A bunch of cabbage. I don't think I'm going to bother jarring cabbage. We'll just try and cook with the cabbage. So that seems to go pretty fast. Tons of stuff up here. More potatoes. Like potatoes I'll jar. Those should last a long, long time. And I do need to do some more cooking right away too. So we're going to drop some items into our mini fridge for our next batch of cooking. Some rotten broccoli we'll get rid of. Rotten mushrooms we can get rid of. So we got a lot of tomatoes in here. We got a lot of potatoes. We could use some more cabbage in here. So let's drop maybe that many more cabbage in there. A fair amount of broccoli. We do have a lot of broccoli here as well, though. Let's drop some more in there. And that should be good, though. That should last us a while for cooking several meals. Alright, so the rest of the stuff should be able to get jarred. So we have this box of jars that we found. Let's go ahead and unbox that, and we'll see how many jars are in there. We have 6 jars, plus 6 more jars and lids here. Let's just start off with these 6. So we will jar some potatoes. So for this stuff, we need sugar, vinegar, a jar, a lid, some water, I believe. And then we'll need to cook it after. Yeah, it looks like we used our bottle of water there. So let's just refill this. Apparently we have kettle. Why do we have a kettle? Is that what water was in before? He must have picked that up from the cupboard. We'll fill. Oh, I guess that's already full. Okay, let's continue here. So we got some potatoes. We'll do some or no, we said we weren't going to jar the cabbage. We'll do broccoli. I mean, we could jar. We'll jar one or two things of cabbage. And let's see, tomatoes. Good. I'll do more broccoli. The potatoes last long, I guess, as is, so they're not Maybe we should be jarring the cabbage then. And not worry about potatoes. Alright, what do we have so far? We have 2 things of broccoli, a thing of cabbage, 1 of potatoes, 1 of tomatoes. Let's do another tomatoes. And we're going to be harvesting more tomatoes and potatoes. Okay. Let's grab some more lids. Some more jars. So every time you open up a jar, you lose the lid, unfortunately. I'm not sure why that is, but... Alright, so... Why can't we do more here? Oh, we're probably out of water. Let's fill up the kettle. Yeah, we just kept picking up a bunch of kettles. Alright, so we will do another cabbage. We'll do another tomatoes. Need more water. We got 4 jars left. Do some more broccoli. And I guess more cabbage. Alright, so we only have 6 cabbage left. Let's just put those in the fridge. We got 40 broccoli left. Our fridge is full, okay. 56 potatoes. 10 tomatoes. Well, we only have 2 jars left, so... Let's see. Out of water again? No. What am I... Why can't I continue jarring? What am I missing? We have a lot of vinegar. We have a lot of sugar. Yeah, not sure what happened there. Let's do another thing of tomatoes. So we got 3 broccoli, 3 cabbage, 1 potatoes, 4 tomato. We have so many broccoli left. I guess we'll do another broccoli. And that's all the jars we have. So I suppose that will do. Unless we find some more during the winter. We'll toss all these into the oven. And we'll just start cooking that. The rest of these potatoes and vegetables can just go in the freezer, I guess. Cram as much in here as we can. Do tomatoes. Do some more broccoli. Potatoes. And the rest we'll just put in the deep freeze. Okay. So we'll put this stuff in the deep freeze. Go check on the jars. About half done. Drop off our ingredients. Good. And I guess we might as well just cook up some more meals. Make some more stew and stir fry. I don't think I'm going to bother with burgers right now. Those take quite a bit of time to make compared to the rest here. We'll just wait for this stuff to all finish. Our cooking, we actually haven't read the next cooking book. I probably should have done that before I cooked all this stuff. No matter though. Take all those out. And we're going to put all this stuff in the freezer, so that should extend the shelf life considerably. So each jar only weighs 0.5, so shouldn't really have a problem storing all this. There we go. Cool. At least that's what you guys have said, is it'll extend the shelf life if we freeze it. So that's what we're going to try and do. Okay, well, I'm going to cook up some more food here. And we'll pick up in the morning and check the rest of those crops. Okay, finally, it's the next morning. Spent a long time cooking there. I think I was up until about 1:30 or 2 a.m. cooking meals for us, but we do have quite a bit of food in the fridge right now. We got 3 stir fries, we got 3 stews, and a roasted vegetable dish, plus another half stir fry on us, and 4 bowls of stew. So we're going to have 1 bowl of stew for breakfast. Delicious. And I'll make sure the stove is turned off. Yeah, good. Probably should have double checked that last night. Let's go on down to the garden and we'll see how things have progressed here with our last few crops that we want to harvest before the snow flies. Not guaranteed that snow will fly on November 1st, but let's see here. Okay, so tomatoes need to go all the way to stage 7. So these ones still have 86 hours. We only have 2 days left, 48 hours. So we're about 2 days short on the tomatoes there. These have 19 hours to go. So these ones will definitely be ready tomorrow. So that's good. These potatoes only have 6 hours. So those ones will be ready to harvest today, later on. 85 hours to go. So same boat for these tomatoes. We should be able to get some potatoes harvested. Yeah, 10 hours to go on this one. We'll see if we get anything from that. It's up to 76. Devil's water fungi now. This one's 81, so this one won't be ready quite in time. I mean, they'll still grow during winter. This one 20 hours, so this one will be ready in the morning. 6 hours, yeah. So there'll be a few ready tomorrow or later today. Yeah, this one will be ready. Well, no, this one's only stage 4. Well, there'll be a few ready later today and tomorrow, and then there'll be the tomato plants and one of the potatoes ready a couple days after, probably November 3rd. Cool. One of those had quite a high pest flies. Which one was that? I just saw one. I wasn't paying attention. Pest flies, this one, 30. Okay, so let's grab our cure for that. We'll just take care of that before we forget again. This one, right? Yeah. So we'll do 30 on that. Good. I think another one had 5, but whatever. Not too worried about that. Okay, cool. So farming is done. Our food is pretty much sorted now for winter. Even if we don't do a lot of looting this winter, we should have, I hope, enough at base at least to last us a month or 2, depending on how much we eat. Our weight is looking pretty good as well heading into winter. We're at 79.88. So if we can get another pound or 2 on in the next couple days, that'll probably be ideal. Get over 80. And then even if we do starve, it'll take us several days to, probably a couple weeks even, to drop down below 70 kilograms. So that's looking pretty good. I don't think I want to do any more fishing right now. How are our skills? Mechanics, I guess we could try and do some more dismantling today. We got a little bit of time left in the episode. We haven't been going all too long yet. So we could do that. Let's see, what should we do, guys? Should we go down to a town? Oh, there was a couple things you guys wanted us to get from the no-name town. Right, the mailbox, and check out, there were some cars, some good quality heavy-duty cars down there, so let's head down there. We'll grab some empty gas cans. Might as well take those with us. And let's just see if I need to fill this up before we head off. Probably should. So we'll top this one up. And then, yeah, we'll cut back on the outskirts of the no-name town. Wow, this thing is a lot more spry. A lot more responsive than it used to be. I'm just taking care of some of the zombies that are apparently on the road here. Just a little ways from the base. Just want to make sure we don't get a bunch spawning in our area. But yeah, the steering is a lot more responsive. I'm assuming that's partially due to the suspension that we added in here. We just passed a 2-week respawn period, so it's around this time that we get more zombies in our area. We are at 6 months, 19 days. They would have respawned every 2 weeks, so at 6 months, 6.5 months, they would have respawned. So some are apparently wandering back into our area, but yeah, I'm going to cut back once we are at that no-name town. Alright, we're almost there. Zombie population picking up again. Yeah, there's quite a few out here, actually. So let's stop the car there, and I think we should probably just grab our axe, two-hand that, and try and pull them out into the field here, take care of them. It's going to take some getting used to the repaired ambulance. Not used to it being so responsive. I hope this doesn't take too long. It's already almost 5. We'll only grab a few things in town. We'll try and grab that mailbox. For the people. And we'll take a look at that one delivery van. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. Hopefully it has some good parts, or maybe even some better tires than what we have. Even if they're just higher quality tires, higher condition tires, I'd be fine with that. So it's just the 4 of these left. Oh, there's another one coming down behind the ambulance. I think we could probably switch back out to our knife now. Oh, we have some zombie movement up top there. Yeah, apparently heard something. Those ones aren't moving though. Now, let's try and bring the car in closer to the gas station. We could do with another little bit of fuel. So let's try and get that in position to do that. And here comes another big group. So we'll work our way through this group. Yikes. Alright, we'll need some beta blockers for this one. About halfway through that bottle. And we're a little bit exhausted too, so this will make things a little bit harder. Let's have another bowl of stew here. Not sure how this is going to work out. If we're going to have enough energy to finish all these. As long as we keep getting a couple more one-hit kills. There we go. Might be able to pull this off. Alright, good. That's that group. Nothing on those bodies. Few left here. It's just after 6. So we still got time. A little bit of rain. We could hop upstairs in the gas station and grab a moment's rest. Should we bother with that? Should I fill the... Maybe we should take a moment and just fill up the car. So let's gas that up. Good. Turn that off. If we have time at the end here, we'll fill that up. Okay, let's get our umbrella out. I'm going to see if I can go upstairs and just rest for a moment. Catch our breath before we partake in our mission to get a mailbox. Oh, I also have to grab those tools out of the ambulance too, for trying to grab some car parts. Okay, there we go. We're rested up. Hopefully no one's come in here. We're good. Let's grab our tools. That group has moved over there, so if we turn the generator on again, it'll probably attract them. Actually, no, I already have my tools. That's right, I pulled them out while we were driving down here, so we are good there. They're in our secondary bag, which is not equipped right at the moment. We'll keep the umbrella out for the time being. We're a little overweight. Let's see here, we could put away our hammer. What else can we toss aside? I think I'll keep the axe out. In case we need to switch over to that. This stir fry weighs a bit, so does the rest of our food. I guess the only other thing is the axe. I guess we'll put that away. Okay, so that mailbox should be down at this next building, I think. And then the heavy-duty car we want, I think it was in the parking lot of the library, right? The bookstore? Now, was that... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the mailbox wasn't in front of this building. Wouldn't be inside. Nope, just down there. One more building down. Hopefully we don't need the crowbar though for this. I didn't even think of that. Is the rain stopped? Not quite. Alright, well we gotta take care of these 3 here. Rosewood map, another digital watch, no alarm set, we'll take that. Okay. We do need a crowbar, okay. Well, maybe we can still come back for that. It's my bad, I should have thought about that. Okay, so we gotta get past the police station here. And then we should see the vehicle we're looking for. I wonder if that radio is still going. There it is on the, just off the sidewalk there. Not sure if this is still got battery on it. It does, 86%, so it appears the batteries still don't drain when the cell isn't loaded. This is the van we wanted to take a look at. Just make sure there's no one behind the building here. It's a bit wooded there, but I think we're okay. So this thing looks like it's in pretty good condition. It is. So for tires, we've got all value tires, but this one's in pretty good shape. It is 76%, so let's go ahead and get our secondary bag equipped here. We'll pull that off. Gotta grab our jack from the bag. So we'll take that with us. So at least one higher quality or higher condition. It's got some good brakes here too. Maybe we should grab these. So we are looking for better brakes. The muffler is an average muffler, so we could try and take that as well. 75%, 81%. Oh. Let's get our knife out here. Otherwise, it looks like we're still okay. Let's throw that in the bag, which will be almost full after this. We can fit one more brake in there. Oh, I hear some more people back here. Alright, I want to try and grab this other brake. So it looks like it's 80%. So we gotta pull off this wheel. We won't keep this one though. We'll just drop this one on the ground. So that's only 50%. But we will take that brake. Suspension. Yeah, that one's not too bad. Let's go ahead and uninstall this one. We'll grab that suspension. And we'll drop that tire. It's only 49%. We will take the suspension. And then the muffler is an average muffler, so let's grab that. Anything's better than an old muffler. And then we'll cannibalize the engine parts here. Take a look at the seats, just standard seats, so we don't need that. The rest of the stuff I don't think we need. Let's transfer these. Oh, is our bag completely full? Yeah, it is. Alright, let's grab another bag here. I don't want to wait around too long here because that's a fairly big group over there. So let's take these parts, we'll put them into our other bag here. So we got a few more items for our ambulance. We're still very weighted down. Oh yeah, this muffler. Okay. Alright, and let's just run back to the car. We might be able to just run back with the crowbar and get this mailbox too. I think that's what we will try to do. So let me drop this stuff off and we'll be back in a second. Hold on. There's this other delivery van up here, which also looks like it's in good condition. Let's take a look at this one. Very good condition. Alright, how are the tires? Ooh, this one has performance tires. Okay, let's pull these off. This is what we want. So I'll pull these off. We'll leave some on the curb. What kind of brakes are they? Performance brakes. Performance. Ooh. This thing. This car is a beaut. It's all performance parts. So let's just drop this here. It's even got keys. I wonder if it's worth it to take this one. No, we don't need 2 heavy-duty cars. The ambulance is fine. It's got a big trunk. But I think overall, ambulance has more room because we have the extra seats as well. But pretty cool. I'm going to strip all these performance parts off. Because they are high quality. So let me do this, and then we'll come back again in a moment. Alright, so we've grabbed everything of use off of here. Don't need that tire. Let's get our bag equipped primary again. So we got some performance brakes and suspension, which is really good. We're going to come back for these performance tires. I don't think... it's probably a bit risky to drive the ambulance down here. So I'm going to try and drop all this stuff off, and then we'll come back, we'll get the mailbox, and we'll try and pick up those tires as well. Oh dear, looks like there's quite a few right in front of the ambulance. So I'm going to have to drop off one of these bags, or both of them. Take care of this situation first, before we can drop this stuff off in the back. Yeah, there's several right out in front, so let's drop these bags. Get our knife out. Clean this up. There was one following me. So where did she go? Right there. Officially October 30th, last 2 days of fall. It's also a heavy-duty car here. We could check that, but to be honest, we've kind of got our bases covered now. For parts. For components. That's quite a few. Alright, let me see if I can spread them out around the back side here of the house. I don't know. Not an ideal situation to be in right now. Let me go back up, and I'm going to drop off these suspensions as well right here. Still a little too weighted down. Alright, that spread them out a bit. That's good. Alright, quickly do this. Good. I think we have the room now. Okay. So I'll get this stuff dropped off. We'll grab the crowbar and we'll go get those last few items. Okay, we're right outside the building. I just want to clear out these several zombies here. So we are going to need a moment to pull that thing up. So that's good. Another Rosewood map. Popular destination for tourists from No Name Town. Alright, there's a couple there. But I think we'll be far enough away on the sidewalk here to pull this up. So this weighs 15. We'll be able to throw that into our bag, and then we should be able to grab these 3 tires as well. So let's toss that in there. You guys now have your public blue mailbox as requested. I know you're eagerly awaiting for us to go to the mall to fulfill that other promise of the mall jukebox, and I promise we will do that very, very soon. Right now, though, we're focused on one thing at a time. And that would be those tires right there. Okay, so I don't see anyone. I think we are good to get this other bag equipped primary. So we'll toss one tire in our bag. We'll grab the... Actually, yeah, we'll grab the other two. I was going to say just equip them primary, secondary, but we're already holding bags, right? So... Alright, so it's going to be a slow walk back. I will edit through this part. If we run into some trouble, we'll come back. Otherwise, I'll see you back at the car. Alright, we made it back without any problems there. It took us a while, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and drop these bags inside. Not quite enough room for this one. Let's put it on the seat here. And since the coast is relatively clear, I think we could fire this generator up and fill up a few gas cans as well to take back. So let me grab these from our car here. So we got enough room for 3 more on this seat. Not quite one there. And then 2 here. So 5 total we can fill up. Plus whatever we can hold. Alright, so let's turn that on. Let's quickly do this. The very last gas fill up before winter. Let's take a look around. I think we're still okay. Check up behind here. Yeah, no worries there. Alright, let's drop these ones off. So we'll put 3 on this seat. And 2 in the back. Still looking good. And then I'll fill up some more of these. I won't be able to carry them all, but we'll take a few more. So that'll do it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave me some more comments down below if you have any other recommendations for things we should pick up out there in the world. I did have one suggestion for picking up basketball hoops from the Rosewood prison, so that could be something we take a look at. Last time I was at the prison, though, I died, so we'll see how that goes. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, I'll talk to you all later.